Hi, I'm Antonia from Summerlees Vets, and I'm talking today about how to identify if your horse or pony or donkey might be colicking. So colic is basically just the term we use for abdominal pain. So it can be anything from a little bit of overeating to a really major gut torsion or anything like that. So it can be a mild issue that just requires a bit of medicating, or it can be something that requires surgery or potential euthanasia. The only way we can really assess that is by coming out and seeing your horse, but it's really important that we identify those animals as soon as possible. So as soon as we can be out looking at them and treating them, or potentially sending them to surgery if that's required. The vast majority of colics don't require surgical intervention, but it's still really important that those cases we catch as quickly as possible. So with that in mind, it's really important that you guys can recognise how to identify the horses and ponies and donkeys that could be colicking. So a colicking animal may just be a little bit off its food, not wanting to eat. So you might get up in the morning and find they haven't eaten anything overnight and their hay net's still full, or they've still got their feed from the evening in their stable. You might find there aren't any droppings in the stable, or far less than you'd expect. The animal may be standing there just looking really quiet, really sad, and just not the normal selves. Or in contrast, they might be on the floor, writhing around in pain, looking really unhappy. They might be getting up and down, or they might just be staying down and potentially turning to look at their abdomen and flank watching, and trying to look at the area that is painful, sort of thing. They might be getting up and down, or they might be staying upright and be pawing at the ground, and sort of thrashing their front legs around, or even kicking up at their abdomen in pain. They may also be opening and closing their mouth in a form that's like called bruxism. They literally are just opening and closing their jaw in pain. As I say, they may just be standing there very quietly, or they can be looking incredibly dramatic. You may also find they're breathing a bit heavier than normal. This can be a sign of pain, but it can vary from horse to horse. The level of the symptoms don't always match the severity of the colic. So it's really important that as soon as you're concerned about your animal, that you give your vet a ring to find out what they can come out, as quickly they can get out to see them, and what they can do for them. It may be that they respond really quickly to a bit of pain relief, or they need further intervention. So, absolutely, as soon as you can, if you see any of these signs, give people a ring. I hope you found that helpful. Thank you very much.